Before you can even begin to cook healthy, you have to start by shopping smart. So I've teamed up here with Rex registered dietitian Ashley Miles, and Ashley's going to take me for a tour through this Harris Teeter at Old Raleigh Village. And Ashley, you're going to give us some tasty tips for cooking and eating healthy.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
We want to start in the produce section.
Vegetables.
Vegetables first.
My favorite. Let's get started.
Okay. You've got an array of colors, and really just maybe throughout the week try to get as many colors as you can. The orange, the carrots are good for your eyesight.
Which is? Also
want you to look at red vegetables, very high in lycopene. Zucchini and squash, things like this are great, especially when grilling season is coming out. The green veggies are really, they're so high in vitamins and minerals, very high in antioxidants, high in phytochemicals, lots of different benefits, and they're very, very low in calories. The green vegetables especially, they only have about 20 calories per cup. Cooking it with a lot of fat or butter, that's when we run into the extra calories and the extra fat.
You and I are going to walk off to the bread section now.
Perfect. Okay.
On the bread aisle, whole grains are the healthiest for us, but packaging can be confusing. How do we know what's really whole grain?
Right here, for example, it does say 100% whole wheat. What I would do is flip to the other side and make sure the first ingredient has the words whole wheat or whole grain in it.
Choose whole grain pastas too. Now, moving on to the deli section for cold cuts.
Really what we prefer is you to have your meat sliced fresh at the deli. Main reason for that is because it has a lot less preservatives, a lot less sodium.
And if you're buying packaged deli meats,
what I want you to do first is look for the meats that don't say smoked. If they say smoked or cured, that usually means they're higher in sodium. When you see roasted, it's a little bit better.
On to cereals now.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
First issue when you walk into the cereal aisle, like you said, it's huge.
And more than a little confusing when it comes to nutrition.
This one, for example, we talked about we want you to have whole grains in your diet. This says whole grain at the top, but it's still a chocolate sugary cereal. There is some whole grain, but the next two ingredients are sugar and high fructose corn syrup.
What we're looking for is how many grams of fiber?
5 grams of fiber
At least.
or more,
right?
And less than 5 grams of sugar.
So 5 and 5.
5 and 5. That's the easy way to look at it.
To the cheeses.
Okay, cheeses. Yep. Things you can do, especially for a great snack with lots of protein, lots of calcium, are going to be these light string cheese options. A lot of them are made with 2% milk. They're a little bit lower in fat.
You can also find low-fat salad dressings that actually taste good. Too much of a good thing from this section of the store can sabotage a healthy salad. Ashley suggests 2 tablespoons or less of dressing on a salad.
There's not a lot of calories in the actual salad greens,
right?
But once you top it with a cup of salad dressing, you might as well have had a cheeseburger.
Exactly.
So we always say, even if it's a low-fat dressing, put it on the side, dip your fork in it, and then dip it in the salad.
So we're on our way out, and we're going to get cooking with our chef.
All righty.